Well, this retired NBA star Gilbert doesn't really hate Nikola Jokic. He's only blunt to deny that Jokic is a superstar. Let's find out why. In the latest controversial chat, Gilbert shared his unique perspective on player status. Yeah, he had his own standards of identifying players based on their achievements and didn't abide by the already set norms by the media. Arenas noted that Nikola Jokic and Giannis Antetokounmpo, despite their achievements, don't meet his personal criteria for being categorized as superstars. Yep, that's true. He further challenged conventional definitions by challenging the star status of various other players. He questioned, is Bradley Beal a star? No, he's an all-star. Is Booker a star? He's sitting there on the fence. Is Jaylen Brown a star? No. Is Donovan Mitchell a star? No. This definitely has stirred the pot. After all, Arenas has separated all-stars from superstars. He's also argued that the all-star selection doesn't ensure any sort of superstar status. He then enhanced the ante by highlighting the established star or all-star tag of renowned performers such as Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and Donovan Mitchell. This has certainly created a debate about the existing traditional player sections. Arenas further added, Jokic isn't even a true star yet. Giannis is not. A superstar has nothing to do with basketball itself. Arenas also gave details about his decision, particularly announcing that neither Nikola Jokic nor Giannis Antetokounmpo are eligible as per his definition of megastar or superstar. He delivered his own factors of selection using the HOV lane analogy. He recommended only some stars like LeBron James and Stephen Curry be entitled to this exclusive category. Considering the NBA landscape has always been evolving, such talks surrounding player status and superstar criteria continue to come up with debates and varied views within the basketball community. Eventually, the distinction between stars and superstars is subjective in nature. There are several factors involved, such as team success, off-court impact, and personal intelligence that all come together to add to the subtle definition of a player's status in the NBA hierarchy. Now, shedding light on the achievements of Nikola Jokic, well, he's the Denver Nuggets' center. He's highly appreciated as one of the most dominant players in the league. Some experts and followers also defend the player, considering he's the best. He has an impressive record of leading the Nuggets to their first championship last season. His attainment of titles at just the young age of 28 years, such as two-time MVP, five-time All-Star, and five-time All-NBA, are mind-blowing. Also, his future potential looks unending. He was also ranked as the #1 player in the league in 2023 by ESPN. During his on-court performances, there's nothing that can stop Jokic from delivering his best and creating a record-breaking score. And guess what? Here's some good news for Jokic's opponents. The former NBA player and three-time NBA All-Star Gilbert has interestingly found a flaw in Jokic's game. Arenas retired in 2012, and let us inform you, he was one of the top-ranking players during his tenure. So obviously, he knows what he's talking about. His idea to slow down Jokic is this: reach for the ball, poke for the ball, make him uncomfortable, and play the lockdown defense. Arenas, who is also known as Agent Zero, is aware of his sport, and he's noticed several videos to realize that to neutralize Jokic, all that defenders have to do is work up ahead against him and force him to turn left. Arenas, who is a seasoned player, has found that Jokic's future opponents might use these tactics against him, as Jokic is displaying no signs of slowing down. The triumphant Finals MVP is leading the scoreboard of the Nuggets in points, rebounds, and assists. Unquestionably, Arenas is a top all-around offensive player in the league at present. In order to stop him, it's required more than simply bumping into him. Jokic, during his on-court performances, is in total control of the game. He's an effective shooter, an enhanced passer, and an amazing offensive rebounder. Coming back to the topic, we've understood from the discussed situations how Arenas has made headlines by claiming Jokic hasn't been tagged as a superstar since 2023. Arenas considers that Jokic has limitations in individual scoring and lacks conventional star qualities. Arenas has voiced this opinion in different interviews and videos. Thus, it's caused debate among fans and analysts. Arenas has also questioned Jokic's MVP wins in 2022 and 2023. Arenas has highlighted how Jokic's marketability and athleticism are some of his perceived weaknesses. This has led to some analysts and experts thinking that his view is quite critical and dismissive. On the other hand, Jokic has usually selected not to involve himself directly with Arenas' comments by displaying a reserved attitude. In some examples, Jokic has slightly answered with references to his achievements and statistics, allowing his on-court performances to speak for themselves. Jokic seems more concentrated on being the leader of his team to succeed and demonstrate his skills through performance rather than getting involved in public debate. However, Arenas' strong views have created an impression of a rift, and it's quite important to understand that the rift between Arenas and Jokic is purely one-sided. Jokic looks unaffected by the comments made by Arenas. Yep, you heard it right. And that's why you would never find his responses making headlines in news outlets. Jokic is quite focused on his basketball career, and he wants his dedication to the game to speak for itself. We can say that the dynamic between Arenas and Jokic has kept changing over a period of time. While Arenas is quite expressive in his views, Jokic has ensured to stay committed to his on-court performances. It's also worth noting that not everyone on and off court has always supported Arenas' takes. Many fans and analysts appreciate Jokic's special skills and his influence on the game, and they don't really care if he possesses traditional superstar qualities or not. Let's shed light on Jokic's greatest strengths and mind-blowing achievement. Jokic has an unparalleled passing ability. He possesses an almost preternatural vision of the court. He ensures to be aware of his teammates' cuts and movements before they even happen. His no-look passes, behind-the-back dimes, and pinpoint lobs have become highlight staples. Thus, defenders are left bewildered and fans are awestruck. Despite his huge stature, which is 6 foot 11 inches, 284 pounds, Jokic moves with beautiful grace and agility. His footwork is often described as unorthodox, but its effectiveness is undeniable. He utilizes an array of post moves, fadeaways, and step-back jumpers to score from anywhere on the court. While not a high-volume scorer, his efficiency is indeed impressive. Jokic isn't just a maestro with the ball, he's also a dominant rebounder. He has a knack for positioning himself perfectly and anticipating misses. His ability to secure both offensive and defensive boards creates additional scoring opportunities for himself and his teammates. Jokic's legacy goes beyond individual accolades. He's redefining the center position, proving that a player doesn't need to be a high-flying dunker or dominant scorer to be the heart and soul of a championship contender. Well, if you want to understand whether Nikola Jokic is a superstar, then the answer depends on your definition. If it needs traditional metrics like scoring bursts and flashy highlights, then perhaps not. But if it encompasses leadership, vision, impact, and the ability to win, then Nikola Jokic absolutely fits the bill. He's a unique talent, a game changer, and a walking highlight reel in his own right. His legacy is still being written, but one thing is inevitable. Nikola Jokic is a special player, one whose influence on the game will be felt for years to come. If you enjoyed watching our video, then click on like and subscribe to our channel. Share your views with us in the comments down below. Feel free to share this video on social media if you haven't done so yet.